Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Amerilite 190BH travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things taken into consideration. Of course, your awning on your campsite. Leave plenty of room for that to come in and out. And then where your power and water connections are going to be. These are going to be just above your tire on your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, first thing you do is level your unit. I do recommend getting the stick on level, putting it on the side. Have someone watch that while you crank up or crank down until you're level. Once we got our unit level, we're going to stabilize it. Your unit has rear stabilizing jacks. Usually all needed on one this short. We'll hook up our crank and crank these down. Now what I do recommend are jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt and debris and hot blacktop of the summer. Pick up a 2-pack of those from our store. Put them down underneath your stabilizing jacks here, and run your stabilizing jacks down just until they're taut. Remember, you don't want to change the levelness of the unit. You just want until you have some resistance here. Run it down on the other side. You can run these down with an impact driver or a drill gun. I just recommend if you do that you slow down when you get to the bottom. Because remember, you don't want to change the levelness of the unit, you just want to stabilize it. So once we got both of our stabilizing jacks down, next we can do is hook up our power and water. Power cord here, big long 30 amp cord. Stores conveniently inside your unit. At the end of that, if you need to plug in at home, in your convenience pack comes a 30 to 110 adapter. That's your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. City water connection at the campsite. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Use this when putting water in here. You don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites. Put that on, hook up your hose, but don't turn your hose on yet. We're going to run over here to your campsite and find your hot water heater. All we're going to do at this point, make sure our drain plug's back in. Get your drain plug back in there nice and snug, and then you can go ahead and turn on your hot water heater. So once you've got this full, you're going to go inside. After your water's been on for a few minutes, go ahead and open up your water taps. That'll tell you when this is full. Air is all out of the lines. You're going to come here to pilot. You're going to press down on that. Get right inside there and light your pilot light. Make sure that pilot light stays on when you lift it up, and then just click that to on. Then you can set it to low, medium, high. Let's say you're gonna go camping and you're not gonna use city water. You're gonna go boondocking or dry docking, as we like to call it. In that case, fresh water tank. Simply fill this one up with a hose. No need for a water pressure regulator. The way to tell when it's full is there's an overflow valve right here. Just remember, when using your potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when hooked up to city water. It's already pressurized. All right, we're all set up to camp. Let me walk you around the rest of the unit here. Starting on the back of your off-camp side is your cable hookup. Down there's where we'll dump your sewage and wastewater holding tank. Again, fresh water, city water, and power. Here's your storage area. Your battery, check your battery post down there, make sure those haven't wiggled loose. Your propane is not on a regulator. Keep it lefty-loosey to open. Turn that on. Come around this side of the unit. These are access to the back of your fridge. A 110 for outside. This is a flue for your furnace. If you're running your furnace, steer clear of that. It'll get rather hot. There is your hot water heater. Your rear stabilizer jacks and your spare tire. Do you want to show you this low point drain? Right up underneath your hot water. There's your low point drain. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside the unit. I just noticed I told you earlier to get a stick-on level. They've already got one on your unit. It's coming up inside. Come around the corner and turn some lights on here. First thing I like to point out is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. Coming over here on the wall is your porch light. So interior lights. That'd be your water pump. Here's your 110 with GFCI reset. This is set up for cable here for a TV. Make sure you push that button in before you run your digital channel scan. It's a digital channel enhancer, allow you to pick up more channels. Here's self-explanatory microwave. This is a hand light stove. Turn this to light and light it with a long lighter. Come to your fridge here. Press this button in, turn it on. We're going to go press that in and we're going to be on auto. Auto means that when you're plugged in, you're running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, you're running off gas. Simply lift this button to be running all off gas. Your heat furnace, release. Down here on the floor below your bunks is your breaker box and fuses. On the wall over here is your thermostat. So you pull it to the left to turn it on. Set your temperature. You heard it turn on. Click that to off. It does take a few minutes to shut off. Where's your air? Crank that up. Your air shuts off right away. Does that on all furnaces and all units. Just takes a moment for the fan to shut off. In your bathroom, just want to mention here. Without lighting it. Oh, here it is. Light it on. You do have a hand exhaust up here. Your bunks have their own individual lighting. Your table, you simply lift your table up and these legs will come out. Set your table down on this bar lip here on both sides. Remove your back cushion, put them on top for more sleeping area. Tons of individual lighting like that. There's your smoke alarm. Come down here on the floor beside your dinette. That is your 12-volt carbon monoxide propane detector. And the reason I mention this 12-volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, if you're out boondocking, nothing plugged in, charging your battery, disconnect one of your battery posts to keep this from running your battery down while you're gone. So that about covers everything on the inside. Oh, lastly, an antenna. Crank this all the way to the right to bring it up, all the way to the left to bring it down. Let's act like we're going to leave the campsite. To shut off these main lights, and see that I have lots of individual lights. Heard the furnace just shut off. Once we've got all of our lights off, we exit the unit, bring up our door. Unhook your cable and water. Once your water is unhooked, You go ahead and pull these two low point drains. Come through to your hot water heater. Shut that off. Pull on your pressure release valve. That's going to dump hot water here. Once that's all out, go ahead and pull your drain plug. These are always a little tricky to get one-handed. We're going to bring up our rear stabilizing jacks, unhook our power, and head on up to the dump station. Now at the dump station, parked accordingly. Your dump's going to be all the way at the rear on your driver's side of your tow vehicle. Take your sewage hose, hook it up. First one you're going to pull is sewage. That's going to be your right handle. Now once that sounds like it's no longer draining, go ahead and close that one and then pull your left handle. That's going to be your cleaner water. It's your sinks and your showers. That's your wastewater. It's going to clean your sewage hose out for you. You're going to come right here to your bumper and conveniently and sanitarily store your sewage hose right in your bumper. Again, we thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.